So hello friends, welcome to Learning Chemistry. So today's topic is based on NMR analysis of anti-aromatic compounds. So let's start. So in CSIR net, questions come frequently from organic spectroscopy like NMR, IR and other UV spectroscopies. But there is a recent trend. I have found that the anti-aromatic compound based questions and NMR associated with that, I think it may come in CSIR net in matrix matching type or 4 marks question or in 2 marks question. Okay, so this type of questions are may come in future actually, so I thought to make a video on that. So if you just have to remember some basics, and anti-aromatic compounds are very simple to analysis, so let's start. So let's at first recapitulate some basics with the aromatic compounds, and anti-aromatic compounds NMR analysis will be based on the same types of analysis and logics. Okay, so let's quickly recapitulate some basics of aromatic compounds NMR and the ring current effect, how it affects the aromatic compounds NMR delta value. So I have chosen for simplicity a benzene ring. You know that there is a, due to this delocalized pi electron, there is a ring current along the benzene molecular plane, and from the NMR machine there is a applied magnetic field B0 is applied to this benzene molecule. Okay, so for that reason, due to this applied magnetic field on this electric field on the benzene molecule, that the induced magnetic field is originated within the benzene molecule. So the nature of the and the direction of the induced magnetic field will be like this. Here will be one, here will be another magnetic field is generated through this end, and the direction will be like this. Or yes, you can say induced magnetic field. Okay, so there is a applied magnetic field and there is a induced magnetic field. Signify induced magnetic field by B prime. Now we can easily see that this proton, which is an aromatic proton, which feels an extra magnetic field B0 is field plus B prime, because it feels induced magnetic field which is along the direction of the applied magnetic field. So it is actually feeling some extra magnetic field due to this induced magnetic field caused by the ring current of the benzene. Okay, but now here you can see that if any proton or any molecule or any atom which is resides in this region, that will feel and magnetic moment which is B0 minus B prime, because here you can see that these arrows, this direction is opposing this applied magnetic field B0. So that will feel a lesser magnetic field what NMR machine exerts. Okay, so due to that reason, these hydrogens are actually deshielded, it is called, because it is not shielded by the electrons, how electron shields the magnetic field of the applied magnetic field actually. So these protons are deshielded, and these, if any atoms are or protons are situated in this position, they are called shielded. So you know that if there is any atoms are shielded, then their delta value will be lowered, and if any atoms or any protons are situated in the deshielded region, their delta value will be increased. So you know that the aromatic hydrogen actually for simple benzene molecule, the delta value is 7.27, which is pretty higher what it should be for the vinylic proton. For if you simply assume the isolated double bond in alkenes vinyl proton, that will have a value very much less than the 7.27, but due to this position of the deshielding region of this benzene, that have a significantly higher value. So this is some basics, but these basics will be somewhat applied to the anti-aromatic compounds also. So let's take a simple anti-aromatic compound. I am for simplicity taking dianions of benzene. So you know that benzene has 6 pi electron, so plus 2 electron is actually 8 pi electron. It is actually satisfies the 4n pi rule for the anti-aromatic compound, and it is also planar and delocalized electrons also. So here could be protons also all over this benzene dianion ring. So applied magnetic field is as previous is in this direction. But here is a different phenomena, which is the induced magnetic field for this aromatic compound will be somewhat different. The shape or the nature of the magnetic field will be similar, but what is changed, it is the direction. So its direction will be like this. Those protons which are situated in the periphery of this anti-aromatic compound, they will feel a lesser magnetic field, which will be B0 by B prime, where B prime is the magnetic magnitude of the induced magnetic field. Okay, but if any atoms or protons are situated in this zone, they will feel a magnetic moment which is B0 plus B prime, because obviously due to this resultant effect. Okay, this is opposing this B0, but this is actually with the along with the B0. So these protons will be anti-aromatic for the anti-aromatic compound will be shielded. But if any compounds or any protons which will be in this direction or this situation, this which will be in this position will be deshielded. So what will be the simplified rule? If you say simplifiedly, so those protons which are shielded for the aromatic compounds will be deshielded for the anti-aromatic compounds. Okay, and vice versa, for the deshielded aromatic compounds, that will be shielded for the anti-aromatic compounds. So for this reason, this type of results we get. So I am next showing you some examples where you can see that. So this is a aromatic compounds. You can see there is a benzene, but it is synthesized as special types of molecule here. So this is synthesized just because of to put a hydrogen into this hydrogen into the shielded zone in the benzene ring, so that they can actually get a experimented value what they theoretically suggest. So you can see that this value is minus 4.03. So they are so much shielded actually. So B prime is such a value so that the delta value is in the negative value. Okay, so this is the case. So this hydrogen is actually resides in the shielding zone, so that's why the value is negative. So now you can, this is another aromatic molecule, you can count that that is a 14 pi electron system, and that is also planar and conjugated. So that's why this is a aromatic compound. Now we can see that there is a hydrogen in the periphery of this aromatic compound, and which is a value of very deshielded value of 8.58. So this is okay because this should be in a deshielded region. But this hydrogen is actually above the plane of this conjugated pi electron deconjugation. You can see that there is a conjugation along this periphery of this system, so there is electron density around it. So this hydrogen actually resides in this shielded zone. That's why you can see that this value is around 5.49. So this is so much negative, because it is placed in the shielded zone. Okay, so next is another molecule. So you can also take a look of this. So this is 18 pi electron system, also conjugated and planar. Okay, so you can see that the peripheral hydrogen have a delta value of 9.82, very much deshielded value, but the internal hydrogen you can see that have a very significantly negative value, that is minus 6.64. Sorry, minus 3.64. This is some experimental value. Now there is a comparison between the aromatic and anti-aromatic. Now we can see that this system, which is a modified version of previous example, actually here you can see that this is a 14 pi electron aromatic compound. So so naturally the peripheral hydrogen will be deshielded, you know, from the theory. So the value is 7.95. So very much deshielded. But this carbon actually, there's hydrogen associated with it, so that gives a negative value, because this is actually positioned in the shielded zone. So that's why the value is so much low that actually the value comes in the negative value. Okay, but here is a dianion of previous this molecule actually, which is a 16 pi electron system. This is an anti-aromatic compound. Okay, so for that reason you can see that the peripheral hydrogen now have a negative value, which is a positive for the previous aromatic compounds. Okay, because the ring current effect is the oppositely oriented as for it is the aromatic compound. So from the theory you can just check the value, is the theory suggests correctly this negative value of this peripheral hydrogen. And again you can see that those hydrogen which are placed in the shielded zone for the anti-aromatic compounds, they have a very high delta value, you can see from here. Okay, so this actually very much actually suggests the theoretical, what I actually explains you the theoretical explanation. Here is another set of example. Here you can see that this is anti-aromatic compound, the internal hydrogen which was the in case negative for the aromatic compounds, but there is a very high delta value of internal hydrogens, but the peripheral hydrogen in this case have a low value, but this is not a negative value, but this is a plus value, but still very much low what it should be for the peripheral value, where it is the 7.95. okay, so this is a low value actually decreases, not in the negative but actually decreases what it should be for the peripheral hydrogen. Okay, so this is an aromatic compounds, the corresponding aromatic compounds. This is 18 electron system. Now we can see that the peripheral hydrogen for the aromatic compounds is high, so it is in the 8.8 to 9 zone actually. Okay, but the internal hydrogen is very much negative, which is minus 8.17, again due to the positioned in the shielded zone, so the value is negative. So correctly suggests the theoretical explanation. So now there is a last several example today I will discuss with you. So here you can see that there is a aromatic molecule. This is a aromatic molecule. You know that if you create a bridge in this bridgehead in this center, that molecule, so that results actually the planarity makes this molecule planar. So the pi electron conjugation is actually retained. So that is why this is a aromatic system, you know, from the aromatic compounds knowledge. So you can see that this hydrogen actually falls in the shielded zone because it is just above the pi electron density. So this actually falls in the shielded zone, that's why the value is minus 0.5. okay, and as usual the peripheral hydrogen have a significantly higher delta value, which is around in the 7th region. Okay, but here you can see that for the non-aromatic compounds, none of this type of effects will be present. So you can see that this is a non-aromatic compound because these sp3 centers are there. So this hydrogen have a, you can see a value which it should be in the around range of 2 to 3, and the peripheral hydrogen also the value has been decreased to actually what it should be for the vinylic proton, which is in the range of 5.5. but for the benzene ring, from the traditional benzene ring, it should be 7.27. but for the vinyl proton, which is here is the protons are treated like a vinyl proton because the conjugation due to aromaticity is lost. Okay, so this is a vinyl proton shift. So let's move on to this example where you can see that this is a aromatic compound. This is a conjugated and a plus charge here, 7-membered ring. So these are 10 pi electron system. So we can see that again these electrons, protons are actually situated above this pi electron density. So that's why they are actually shielded so much that value is negative 1.74. And the peripheral hydrogen, again they are very much reshielded due to this positive charge density around the ring. So they are actually in the range of 8. So that is a quietly justifies the theoretical explanation. And here is a previous dianion of this previous compound, which is an anti-aromatic system, which is a 12 pi and electron system. So here you can see that this electron, this proton actually resides in the shielded zone, the shielded zone. So that's why value is so much high, the 14.19 or in the 10 to 14 zone region actually. Okay, and the peripheral hydrogen have a very low value because you can see that they are in the shielded zone. So for the aromatic compound, they have in the 8 to 9 range, so the value have been decreased, but not in the extent of getting to the negative value, but you can understand that they are due to this their presence in the shielded zone, the value have been reduced greatly. Here you can see that there is a 9, their value is in the 8 to 9 range. Okay, so that's why the values are in the very low strata. Okay, so this actually very much justifies the theoretical explanation what I explained you previously. So this is a very conceptual understanding for the NMR analysis of anti-aromatic compounds. So I hope you have very excellently understands this topic. You have to remember nothing, just you have to understand the what the protons are shielded in the aromatic compound, they should be deshielded, and the proton and the vice versa, the protons are which is deshielded in the aromatic compound, they should be shielded. So that's the all you have to remember to understand to answer this type of questions. So thank you guys. I will be uploading next video on similar types of topic which will be named by some unusual topic of NMR, actually NMR spectroscopy of organic molecules. So that video will be also very interesting. So stay tuned to Learning Chemistry channel, and if you like our content, subscribe to us, and if you have any doubt, write to us in the comment section. So thank you.